All right, YouTube, this is 2 Cent with my 2 cents on Echoes of Banner. We're talking about the 4-star Harvest Banner today with Julius and Angela. Once again, you're going to have that half off for the very first one, so that's always a good deal for you there. And then we are getting the solo banners for both units. It's going to be on the 3rd for Angela, and then on the 7th for our Julius here. So, based off my recommendations today, or you're kind of testing the character, you might want to just kind of wait. Maybe do the half pull on this one today, and then go in on their banners later. That's kind of been my sort of strategy with it, of kind of picking one on the initial day, and then going into that. One thing that you might want to kind of look at in the future is you do this half pull, and if you get lucky and get one or both of the units, and then at that point you can target the banner to get more dupes for them. But let's look a little bit at their kits here today as well. So we got Angela here. She's got that Recover MP and does fire magic damage with her ST. It looks like it's a 10% recovery there, so that's not too bad. She's definitely statted towards a Mage, if we kind of look at that real quick, with 919 of that intellect there. Looking at skills, she's got Blaze Wall. If you've seen the live stream video, definitely a nice looking ability. Seems like it works really well, got good range on it. I do like that that one there. So she's also got a Limitless Potential MP, which it cuts the MP cost for 60 seconds by 25%. So that'll be nice for her. And then has an Intellect boost of 10%. And that's pretty good for her. Now, her support skills, she's definitely going to be one of those more kind of selfish characters, which leads me to believe, like obviously you're not going to want to use her as a support. You're going to be getting her to use her as a main DPS. So she got that initial ST gauge up to 100. And then she's got a self buff that when her HP is higher than 50%, she gets 10% damage increase there. So going to be obviously very important. You want to keep that up, so you want to keep her above 50%. Obviously, we're not wanting our units to die anyway, so there's that. Now, the card also might kind of help with that because it gives that additional boost above 50% HP that might synergize well with here, but then also an HP recovery when you're below that. So that might be nice to have. Let's take a quick look at that. So it's this Book of Curing. And then it's a continuous 20% increase when above 50% HP. And then while active, recover 3% HP while below 50% for every 5 seconds. Not huge, but maybe enough to kind of boost you back up there to get that buff reinstated for you. So that'll be nice there. Now looking at our Julius, he's going to be another Mage. We have an intellect of 10% increase on his ST, and then deals fire magic damage, so that'll be nice. And then we've got a target down intellect 40% with 40% spirit debuff as well. That's going to be very nice to have, especially when you're running with your mages. And then we've got deals fire magic damage with his kind of flare, I think is the kind of thing that comes across the screen on it. So that's what I kind of think is with his support skills here being self-impaired, fire damage increase, he only gets that initial ST gauge up to 80%, and then we have the on skill usage ST damage for the paired ally up 30%. This definitely screams as a support unit to me. Get out there, use your debuff, then swap to another one of your characters to then go, use them as your main damage dealer. So that's kind of the trend that we've been seeing with these units, such as like Hawkeye and whatnot. And yeah, it's possible to use them as the main damage, but I think in most general senses, they're going to be part of that swap mechanic. Which unfortunately means like events like the Bravers Arise, where it just takes too long to swap between units to make debuffs worth it a lot of the time, means that he probably won't be that useful for those events. And what we have to think about is they're pushing a lot of fire units here at the beginning of this month, and then it looks like we're probably going to get a fire armor dungeon at the middle of this month, which means at the end of this month when we get Bravers Arise for the 3rd time, we're probably looking at it going to be a fire unit based one. So if you're looking at building some units, to be able to get that going. Definitely you could pick Julius up and put him in the support slot just to get that fire damage up by 10%. That's fine, but you're going to have to get enough of his dupes to do that. But I would not pull to utilize him specifically as a damage dealer for that event. I would go ahead, if you're really wanting to pull Angela for that. That being said, Popo and Crimson Wizard are probably going to be whom the majority of people are using. We're going to get another dupe of Crimson Wizard here soon too. So, in my opinion, this banner can be kind of skipped, just with the idea that we already have 2 fire magic dealing units, and one of them being completely free with Crimson Wizard. And that's kind of it for the banner here. If you missed the live stream, I've done a recap that you can look at here. And if you're looking more for the information on the event, I have a video over here that you can look at for looking at strategies for this event specifically. That's been my 2 cents.